Comedy DVDs Part 7. Ahoy hoy everybody, and welcome to part 7 of a look at my comedy DVDs, and we're moving on to the front half of the first shelf. So we've got stand-up comedy, we've got sketch shows, we've got sitcoms, we've got a few films and a few other randomy type bits. Let's carry straight on, and first up in this pile we have An Audience with Jasper Carrott, a network release of his TV series. Although it's called An Audience With, this wasn't one of the Audience With TV shows where it was an hour-long special in front of celebrities by different people. This was his show called An Audience With, and it was 6.5 hours. Really like Jasper Carrott. He's very clever stand-up. I have a few of his albums and a few little bits of his on DVD as well. Very good. Next we have Carry On Christmas. So as I'm recording this and as you're watching this, it's not long since I did my Carry On film ranking. So this is a 2-disc set, is it? I think. Yeah. A 2-disc set with the 4 Carry On TV show Christmas specials. Carry On Christmas from 1969, Carry On Again Christmas aka Carry On Long John from 1970, Carry On Christmas aka Carry On Stuffing from 1972, and Carry On Christmas from 1973. Also got loads of interviews and other features and everything on it. So the TV series wasn't as good as the films, but had its moments. It's an enjoyable release. We have Bottom Live 2003, the Weapons Grade Y-Fronts tour. So love Bottom. Again, Craig, you can snip that and use it if you want. So the first 2 live releases I had on VHS, and by the time I sort of decided to upgrade those to DVD, they had gotten very expensive, so I've never upgraded the first 2. I have ripped them to DVD from the VHS, but all the other releases I have, the shows got progressively worse, but they were still always very funny. The ad-libs, most of which were entirely scripted, are always a lot of fun. It's always enjoyable. Don't know if there's anything extra on there. So next we have a little box set. So this is Bo Selector Volume 3 plus Ho 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 Selector featuring proper Crimbo, limited collector's edition. So I loved Bo Selector. I have all of it on DVD. This is the 3rd series, and also the Christmas special Ho 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 Selector on 2 different discs. Loads of extras. Lot of fun. We have more Bottom. This is series 1. So I showed in an earlier part, if I'm remembering correctly, the original Bottom DVD release, which was a best of. That was popular enough that they did individual series releases. So this is series 1. And it's got some outtakes on it as well. All great stuff. This is series 2. And again, outtakes on there as well. Okay, I'm misremembering. This is live too, so it's only the first one that I don't have on DVD. Which makes it even more prohibitively expensive, because I think now it is only available as part of a box set, which to get just for one DVD, not really worth it. But yeah, this was the second show. Probably the best between this and the first one, but this was after So people of my generation and older will remember that in the early 90s, this was 95, so it's probably 94, Stephen Fry went missing. He was meant to be starring in a West End play with Rick Mayall called Cellmates, and after it was only a couple of shows, he suddenly vanished, and it was sort of the first idea that everybody had that he had mental health issues. But eventually he was found safe and well in south of France or somewhere like that. But this was sort of done quite soon afterwards, and there's various references to it in here. But yeah, very funny show. This is the third live show, Hooligans Island. So yeah, as I say, they do get progressively worse sort of from here on, the actual plot, if you like, of the shows, but they're still very, very funny. This is another live one. This is 2001 An Arse Oddity. What I said before. So in an earlier part, I think it might have even have been part 6. Thinking back to editing them, I showed Danger Marmalade at Work, which was the second Marmalade Atkins TV series. This is the first one, Educating Marmalade, the complete series. So yeah, this was a CITV. I think it was CITV actually, but certainly ITV children's programmes. A sitcom, so aimed at children, but very funny. Enjoyed it a lot as a youth. And when was it? 81, 82, I'm sure. Oh, 82. Yeah, the pilot was 81, which is 82. So I thought I was a bit older when I watched it, but obviously not. I must have been 7. But I enjoyed it then, and I enjoyed it when I rewatched it. Next we have Russell Howard Live, Dingle Dodies. I like Russell. I'm not a huge fan, but I have nothing against him. I have a couple of his live shows. I sort of stopped getting them when he started doing the arena tours and everything, because, as I've mentioned in previous videos, comedy doesn't really work in arenas for me, and even on DVD it doesn't. There's something not quite right. So I stopped getting his DVDs from then. But as I say, I have nothing against Russell at all. I do find him very funny. This has got 2 of his Live at the Apollo shows on here as well, and other stuff as well. Back to Bo Selector. This is the complete first series. Again, loads and loads of extras. Some Blackadder now. So this is Blackadder 2. So this is the Elizabethan era one, with Miranda Richardson as Queen Elizabeth I, Stephen Fry as Lord Melchett, etc, etc. I love all Blackadder. I find it difficult to say what my favourite series was. You know, the cop-out answer, it's whichever one I'm watching at the time. But it's all great stuff. These have had a subsequent remaster and re-release, but I'm in no rush to pick that up. This is Blackadder 3. Again, really strong stuff. So this was the Hugh Laurie as the Prince Regent, George, in this one. And Blackadder was his butler. Yeah, again, just some excellent stuff throughout. More of a proper Blackadder to come in future videos, probably. I've already shown Christmas Carol. This is Blackadder Back and Forth, which was the special made to be shown in the Millennium Dome, and then was subsequently shown on Sky and released here. It's okay, but it's nowhere near as good as proper Blackadder. It's just something not quite right about it. But this does also feature the Cavalier Years, which was a comic relief special set during the English Civil War. It's pretty much, I mean, it was done on the set, I think, of Blackadder 3, and it's sort of very similar in style to Blackadder 3, but I personally really love the Cavalier Years. There's a video diary on here as well. Morbo Selector. So this is series 2. Again, just lots and lots of extras on there. And we have the Ronnie Barker collection. So this contains Harcourt Barker and 6 Dates with Barker. This contains Harcourt Barker and 6 Dates with Barker, which are 2 different shows shown on ITV, I think, in the late 60s, early 70s, and each one Harcourt Barker is a almost silent series. Not quite. So Barker plays Lord Rustlest, the owner of the decrepit Crome Hall, and he also plays lots of other characters. It's sort of sketches within a narrative. But Graham Garden, Bill Oddie, Eric Idle all wrote for it. It's good. I prefer 6 Dates with Barker, which were 6 individual half-hour episodes. One of which was the Phantom Raspberry Blower of Old London Town, which was basically, I think the right way around is that was done first and then it was split up to go in the 2 Ronnies. It's also got the precursor to Clarence was part of this. John Cleese, Spike Milligan wrote part of it. Spike Milligan wrote Phantom Raspberry Blower. But yeah, lots of good stuff on there. How are we doing for time? One couple more. We have Bottom Mindless Violence. So this was to celebrate the 25 years of Rick Mayall and Ade Edmondson working together. It's just a little compilation DVD, basically, with clips from Young Ones, Filthy Rich and Cat Flap, Dangerous Brothers, Comic Strip, Bottom Live. It's just a lot of fun. I think at the time this was the only way you could get the Dangerous Brothers stuff. It was subsequently released and I have it, but I'm pretty certain that was sort of the main incentive for me to pick this up, was for the Dangerous Brothers stuff. We have Brass Eye, the series Emma Special, which is Chris Morris's series for Channel 4, where he took, it was done in the style of a consumer type show, hard hitting, but of course all satirical and made up. Each one had a theme: animals, drugs, science, sex, crime and decline. And then there was a 2001 special on here as well. It's got commentaries and all sorts of stuff. It's brilliant. It is genius. Basically, it is very funny, really clever, great stuff. Okay, we'll leave it here because there's a chunk to go that needs to go through together next in the pile. Yeah, so that's it for part 7. Thank you for watching. Like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in another video. Thanks. Bye.